Hello and welcome back. We are at the airport today, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be taking this camper out to the parking lot and we're going to be spending the night, hopefully without getting caught. So we have a couple of tricks up our sleeve, but that's the gist of it. We failed at this last time because when we got to the sleeping portion of camping at the airport, things started to fail on the truck camper and we were just having issues. So we have fixed all those issues and we're in a place now where we can camp once again reliably without things failing, hopefully. So tonight we are going to stealth camp at the airport and we'll see if we get caught. So this is the area that we are planning on stealth camping. As you can see, there's a bunch of vans parked over here for the Civil Air Patrol, but the rest of this parking lot is almost always open, and that road right there runs in and out of the airport. So anybody who comes back here is going to see whoever's parked in this lot. Out of all these signs, there's not one that says we can't be here overnight. It is an airport after all. I'm just gonna park it like nobody's in it. So the potential issue with that is nobody around here has really seen this camper before, so nobody's familiar with it, which means if somebody sees it, it's gonna raise a question. So that being said, we might have some visitors tonight. This airport is also one of the main airports for Maryland State Trooper Aviation. So there are police officers in and out of here frequently, and they drive right by where I'm planning on camping. So after thinking about it a little bit more, I think we need to blend in just a little bit more than we do right now. Because if I park this thing out in the parking lot, the first person who drives by who's familiar with this airport is gonna start asking questions. So that being said, I think we're gonna need to wear a disguise. And by we, I mean the truck. So I've put together a little disguise. We're gonna put it on the truck, and I think this will work like a charm. I think that's going to be our silver bullet that keeps us from getting disturbed tonight. So let's do the other side and then move on with our day. I think it's time to cook up some dinner. Well, you guessed it right. We're having wings. Since we are at a Maryland airport, gotta have the Old Bay wings. And then I'll show you around the campsite for the night. All right, we'll let those sit, get some oil hot, we'll cook the fries. All right, we better get inside. We just parked. We are going to go out and take a look around, do a stealth test, and make sure nobody can see us, because I think they probably can see that our lights are on. So let's head out there and do that. And we might just have to go with these LEDs on, or maybe something even less. All right, so we just hopped out. Let's take a look around. I mean, I don't see a dang thing. I don't see anything. I don't see blue or anything. Oof, I see a few. You can catch a few glimpses. Check it out. You'll see like blue a couple of times. See, but that's it. I mean, that's really it. If you were at the window, you could tell, but otherwise you can't. So, sweet. What do you think? Does it look like it belongs? Like, maybe not, but I think that logo really saved the day. All right, well, here we are. And so far it's pretty quiet. So we're gonna have some dinner. Frequency mode. All right, bon appetit. Got wings, Old Bay wings, and fries. Looks pretty good. Amazing. Finally got my wings. I just had somebody drive right by me. There they go. Super suspicious, no doubt. Yikes. He stopped right next to my camper, so he was definitely noticing something was off. To be fair, they stood absolutely no chance. All right, so a new development. In this episode of Sketchy Individuals Who Hang Around the Airport Late at Night, we have a random guy who's hanging out underneath the pergola looking sketchy. All right, check it out. That building to the right and to the left and behind him, all over the place, locked and empty. So what he's doing out there, I don't know. Not my business. Who am I to call somebody sketchy? I'm sleeping in the parking lot. All right, bro's moving on. Got another one out there. Dude was getting in his truck right nearby me. Oh, he's pulling off. See ya. Yeah, I would not want to live here long term, because that gets old. It's gonna keep me up at night. All right, it's about that time to climb in bed, call it a night. So we'll see you in the morning.
It's just a sample.
I think we made it. I would call that a success. But this parking lot is filling up, so I think it's time for us to roll out. All right, so quick peek that the coast is clear, then we'll make our exit. Oh boy, literally right there. That was literally the one person who I thought would actually notice us out here and would come investigating. Hey.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Makes a good auxiliary vehicle.
That's right.
What are you doing?
Well, I would call that successful. We only minorly got busted, and it was a pretty friendly bust. So I think our little disguise really worked. I think without that, there would have been a lot more serious questions. So we will call that a win, and that's a big check in the box for this one. We got a lot of things done. We got a couple more things to do. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next week's episode. Dang, almost out of gas again. Every day, a couple times a day.